6. Michael and the Red Rug. Listen.
Michael was happy. He liked having fun with his friends, playing computer games, riding bikes, and watching soccer on TV. He liked his school, his teachers, and all his classmates too. He was in the school volleyball team. He loved his room, his home, and the street where he and his parents lived. Everything was fine until one Monday evening. Michael was watching TV when the phone rang. His father answered it. At the end of the phone call, Michael's dad said,
"I've got a new job."
But the new job was in the north of the country, in a place that was 300 kilometers away. His father was excited, and his mother was surprised and very happy. But every time Michael thought about leaving his friends and school and the town where they lived, he felt unhappy and angry.
"I want to stay here,"
he thought.
"I don't want to go and live somewhere different."
Michael's parents tried to make him feel better. They said the new town was great and that he could make lots of new friends there. But Michael didn't want to talk about it. They showed him photos of their lovely new home on the internet, but Michael didn't want to look at them, so he didn't. Soon it was March 13th, the day when the family had to move. The family got in their yellow truck and drove north to their new home. Michael listened to music all the way there. He didn't want to speak to anyone. When they arrived, Michael's dad gave him a key.
"Open the front door, Michael,"
he said.
"Go upstairs and choose your room. We're going to look at the garden at the back of the house."
Michael opened the door and went inside. There was nothing in any of the rooms. The house felt cold and empty. He went upstairs and looked in the first room. He didn't like it. It smelled strange. He looked in the second room. That one was too dark. But the third room seemed friendlier. There was an old red rug on the floor. Michael sat on it.
"I'll have this room,"
he decided. He looked at his watch. It said 3:15. He thought.
"The truck with all our things in it will arrive soon."
Then something very strange began to happen. The rug started to turn round and round and round, and because he was on it, Michael turned round and round and round with it. Something very strange was happening to his watch, too. The numbers on it were changing very fast. It was 1 minute to midnight, then suddenly it was midday, then 4:30, then 7:15. The dates on his watch were changing quickly, too. When the rug stopped turning, Michael looked at his watch again. It was 3:15 on April 21st. Michael couldn't understand. It was more than a month later. Michael felt dizzy for a minute, but then he stood up and looked round the room. He couldn't believe his eyes. The room wasn't empty now. It was full. There was a new bed behind him and some big blue cushions in the corner by the door. His rucksack, with lots of interesting school books in it, was on a desk. He could hear some children outside. They were laughing. Then his phone began to ring. Michael took it out of his pocket and answered it.
Hi, Michael.
Someone said, "Children outside."
You're late. Come on. The volleyball game will start in 20 minutes, and we need you. You're our best player. Oh, and Tony's going to have a pool party this evening. It's his birthday. Can you come?
Yes, sure.
Michael began to say. Then suddenly everything started turning round and round again.
Am I going to go even more into the future?
He thought. But when the rug stopped turning, the room was empty again. The date on his watch was March 13th again, too. Michael could hear his parents. They were inside the house now. He could hear them on the stairs. His dad opened the door.
Hi! What a great room!
He said.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling happier.
Michael said.
I'm feeling much happier. I think I'm going to make lots of good friends here.
That's great.
His dad answered.
But bring that old red rug downstairs. The truck with all our things in it has just arrived. The driver can take it away with him.
Michael smiled.
I like it, Dad,
he said.
Well, okay. It can stay here if you want. But I think we'll buy you a new bed. And you can choose some posters to put on these walls.
His dad answered.
And how about some big blue cushions for me to sit on in that corner? And can I have a new volleyball too?
Michael asked.
Sure,
Michael's dad said.
that sounds like a great idea.